Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to Julie's Orchids. Today we're going to do a repot, basically a change of the pot. And the reason we're doing this is I don't like this pot. I didn't cut the hole in the back of the head of this pot very well, and I want to take this plant out of this pot, but I want to keep it in a skull because I kind of like the skulls, and I found this skull on Temu. So we're going to fix what I did wrong with this one and put it into that one, and we'll still have our Halloween Phal in a skull. Stick around. Okay, so back last Halloween in 2024, I thought it'd be cute to put a Phalaenopsis in a skull. As you can see back in the corner over there, I've got a Van Gogh diamond painting, which is Van Gogh's smoking skeleton. I've also got another diamond painting of Cézanne's pyramid of skulls. So I'm kind of doing skulls in the house. But what I can say is, A, I don't like this kind of iridescent plastic. B, I cut the hole in the back of the head like here, and the plant sits kind of wonky, like the skull has a plant ponytail. I don't want that. I wanted it more cut like this, so that maybe roots can come out of the eyeballs. So we're going to get rid of this. But on Temu, I found that. Do I suggest buying this off of Temu? No, because it's really pretty cheap plastic. Is it going to be okay for what I want to use this for? Yeah, it'll be fine. But it's pretty, really cheap plastic. I mean, it's Temu. So when I originally got it, the orbits, the eyeballs, were all closed, and it was very easy to break them apart, as you can see. And I even poked some holes in the nostrils. So we've got some openings. Now, my hope is that we get some roots coming out of these openings, and that this looks, I don't know, like some ancient skeleton that you would find in the rainforest by some ancient ruin. So that's kind of what I'm trying to go for here with this one. So I do think that this is a more realistic looking skull than this one. And I like the fact that the top of the head is cut off as opposed to the occiput. So yeah, that's what we're going to do today. We're going to put species Phal equestris from this ugly skull into that skull, and yeah, hey, another heavy metal orchid repot for you since it's not Halloween time. All right, so this bad boy's only been in this since a little bit before Halloween. It's been growing in pumice. It's used to pumice. So I hope I don't need to add any more pumice to that skull, but if so, I've got some here. I'm not going to do the water bath technique because there's really only a drain hole at the bottom of that skull. So we're just going to reuse everything that's inside this skull here and put it in that one there. That looks pretty good. We'll see how the roots are doing since October. Well, not too bad. I'm pretty pleased with those roots. Get this over here. Get that out of the way, and we'll bring this right here. Now, I kind of want this, and I'm okay to have these aerial roots hanging out the side there, because I do eventually want them to kind of grow and stick onto the skull. And likewise, I'm wanting the roots to come out the orbits. I think that'd be really awesome. Yeah, so let's just go about filling this right back in with some of these pumice pieces. And let's kind of angle up here so you can see. And I'm literally just letting it rest on its roots right here. It's about the level I would like it to be at in this skull. And I'm pretty stoked with the hole being cut where I want it. I just don't know what I was thinking when I did that other cut. Let's see, how are we doing? Now I do imagine that some of these pumice pieces might fall out of the orbital sockets of this fake skull. I'm fine with that. Wow, this is holding a lot more pumice than I thought it would. I might have to use some of the pumice that I cleaned from older pots back here in the bucket. We'll see. I'm just kind of using my finger to sort of poke some of the pumices down in there to get in between those little root openings so we can get it nice and well rooted in. It does seem to be nice and well potted in. Well, I think I like that better. So it looks more Aztec-y, like it's got a top knot on the top. I like that. Let's get this cleaned up and we'll have a look at this without all the other mess around. Well, there you have it, guys. Another totally metal orchid repotting. Phalaenopsis in the skull, coming out of the top the way I like it better, in a bit more of a realistic looking skull than that iridescent shiny plastic thing. You can see that I got, the pumice isn't falling out of the eye sockets, which is great. And it makes the eye sockets look more like big black holes, like a real skull, likewise with the nasal passages. The medical imager in me thinks this is really awesome. All right, guys, so I will do a follow-up on this to see how it does, because there's not a lot of air holes through the back of the skull. Matter of fact, there's none. I wanted to leave it like that because I do like the way it looks. And there is a single drainage hole in the bottom of the pot. So this one might take some monitoring to see how it turns out, but I really like the way that looks. The goal is that these roots might just stick to this skull and come out the eyes and the nose sockets and just look like a real something you might find in the rainforest in some creepy ancient ruin with, anyway, I thought it looked pretty cool. I still think it looks pretty cool. All right, guys, if you like the video, please give me a thumbs up. A subscribe would be truly appreciated. We have open membership up on the channel. So if you're interested in becoming a member of the channel, it's really, really low per month. I think it's like $3 per month AU. And yeah, thank you again, guys. I like this better. Enjoy.